curious. We love to know what's happening in other people's lives. That's why reality shows are so popular. Even on YouTube, a day in my life, what I eat in a day videos are the most popular ones. I too start my day watching one of these. So, people are curious. And this was one of the themes of a book I read recently. The Peculiar Life of a Lonely Postman is the story of a postman called Bilodo. Let's call him B. B finds people intriguing, especially strangers. The story starts with him intercepting a letter addressed to a man called Gaston from a woman called Segolene. They are in a long distance relationship/friendship and communicate with each other solely through poems. B is fascinated by these poems and slowly starts to become obsessed with them, especially with Segolene. We find out that B has always been opening and reading letters addressed to other people, but he has never been this obsessed. Then one day, Gaston dies in a road accident, and B somehow finds a way to live just like him, in his home, wearing his robes, and learning poetry to write like him, slowly blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. Set in a small town in France, this strange tale makes its readers think about loneliness. B is not friendless. He also has someone who likes him romantically, but he finds himself craving for mental stimulation from these letters. He finds more in common with these people in the letters than the people he's surrounded by. I recently came across a term called intellectual loneliness, and its definition made me think of B. Intellectual loneliness is about lack of nuance in people, the inability of people to be open to other ideas, thoughts, and way of life. If I had to define it in one sentence, it is the feeling of no one gets me. B is constantly made fun of for his hobbies by his friends, and he as a result feels disconnected from them. B's longing for a life that is not his own is not something unusual. We have all felt some kind of envy at some point in our lives, though not at this extreme level. Though I felt sorry for B while reading, I could not deny how creepy the whole thing felt, and it's credit to the author for bringing out such polarizing feelings in the reader. In an interview, the author stated that he didn't have a set idea about the style of poems that he wanted to use for this book, but he chanced upon haiku and realized it was perfect for his book's plot. Haiku is a style of poetry from Japan. These are generally short and unrhymed and consist of 3 lines with the 5-7-5 syllable structure. I don't read a lot of poetry, and I don't think I'm wise enough to understand them. Despite not completely comprehending the poems, I loved the story. What I also loved was the twist at the end of the book. This may be a tiny spoiler, but the author ends the story with a supernatural element that is shocking but ties the story together. Have you read this book? If yes, what did you think of it? And I would love to know your recommendations on similar books. Until next time, bye.